You Rude with Mindful Minute, and today's reading is from March 15th, and this is a crazy time for all of us. And I think taking this time to listen to the wise words of Mark Nepo is something I need, and I hope it helps you as much as it helps me. And I haven't read this reading, so here we go. The power of symbols. If you truly hold a stone, you can feel the mountain it came from. A caveman picking berries was cornered by a wild, now extinct creature, and when he was sparred by the sudden snap of a tree limb that scared the beast off, he took a piece of the fallen bough as a good luck charm. And so the story of symbols began. People have always saved scraps of their experiences to help remind them of the forces of life that can't always be seen. Filled with the timeless rhythm of the ocean, we pocket a shell and carry it thousands of miles to know that presence of ocean, no mere hours from the sea. It is why we treasure certain songs, why we save ticket stubs and dried out flowers. Symbols are living mirrors of the deepest understandings that have no words. I know of two friends who made it through Vietnam. They were rehabilitated in Italy, and before coming home, they split a copper lyre, each holding dear the other halves, as if it were the break of a heart forever left in that God-forsaken jungle. We ask the smallest item of everyday life to carry unbearable meaning for us, and the dearest ones work like Aladdin's lamp. All we have to do is rub them slowly, and feelings and times long gone come and live again. Or basic truths hard to keep in view return. As a boy, I remember visiting my grandfather's house. He had a milk white bowl filled with M&Ms. It was a simple, magical treasure to me, no matter how often I reached on tiptoe. It never emptied. It has been 30 years since he died, and now, when depressed, I hold that milk white bowl in my lap and eat a few M&Ms. And I feel better. This isn't illusion or escapism, but rather using the milk white bowl filled with M&Ms as a living symbol that can call into my moment of sadness a deeper sense of plenitude and generosity that is always there, but not always accessible. This is the proper use of symbols, not to coldly represent ideas, but to call into being all that lives in us and about us. They help us bear witness to the painful mystery of living. And whether a crucifix, a small weeping Buddha, or a broken shell from a long-forgotten sea, they help us bear the days. So the activities are: recall a special moment in growing up. Meditate on the feeling of that moment until the scene comes into view. Slowly feel your way about this special moment and focus on a detail. A certain chair or smell of a lilac or a rainy piece of glass. With reverence, lift up this detail as a living symbol of all this special moment means to you. The next time you feel less than, bring yourself in contact with this very personal symbol. Let it open you to gifts you don't always remember. And wow, is this not something that we all need to hear? In this really uncertain, quite scary time that we're in with this COVID-19 situation that is happening. It is in bloom, and we get to slow down a little bit. I really am trying to look at the best things that I can take from this, because it's very easy for me to spiral into negative thinking, and I'm sure it's very easy, and I'm sure we're all doing it. And I am working double time with my higher power and my tribe, and through prayer and meditation, all these calming techniques and EFT tapping and everything I can do to keep my feet on the ground and myself in the moment, because that's all we have. And this symbolic idea is something really cool. And it's funny because I have a kind of a shrine here in my presence, and I have a whole bunch of things that are meaningful to me. Um, and I have this one set that was given to me at one of my anniversaries from a friend, and it really is calling my name right now. And it's the key of honesty, the key of acceptance, and the key of willingness. And I need this right now. I need to be honest with myself about what's going on. I need to be willing to accept things as they are in the moment and to be present for everybody else that needs me. And I need to accept life on life's terms today. So I'm going to hold this dear to my heart today. Thank you, my friend. You know who you are. I really, really appreciate it. I am grateful that I get to be here and do this every day, and I hope that it helps you as much as it helps me. Be well, stay home, slow down. You got this. Namaste.